Hi, I'm Daniel, this is Ashville, and today I'm heading up to the north of the country in this chopper to spend nearly £1 million buying new trucks. I'm a business owner-operator who's in the thick of the action at the tip of the spear. My companies are all called Ashville, and they provide a turnkey service to the construction industry. We offer aggregates, new builds, concrete, haulage, waste management, and plant hire. I live and breathe my business, and I'm always trying to expand and improve. In the past 2 years, the business and economy have gone through a transitional period. And fortunately, thanks to the hard work of the team at Ashville, we are in a position where we need new trucks to keep up with demand. So today, I'm heading to the north of the country to buy brand new lorries.
We're landing in the yard next to the workshop. Can you imagine? Look at
So here we are, let's take a look at these trucks. There they are. Oof. Right, so they've laid out 4 for me, which is, they're assuming a little bit there. They're assuming I'm gonna take 4. Now, little disclaimer. I really need to calm down here. My favorite thing to do is to buy trucks, plant, and machinery. But I need to think with my head here, not with my heart. I'm not a little kid playing with a train set anymore. I have to think with a business head and make the correct purchase for the business at this present time. But they are still lovely trucks, and it is my favorite thing to do. And plus, if I keep a poker face, I may well get a better deal when negotiating. Let's take a look at them. So they're 8x4 tippers on a construction chassis. They're all Volvos. They're an FMX, which is a construction spec where we get the grills on the lights, and we get special features that make them suitable for rough work going in and out of tips and demolition jobs. They're a 13-litre, 420 brake horsepower, and they're all Euro 6, which is fantastic for emissions, because going in and out of central London, we need to make sure that all the lorries are Euro 6, or we've got to pay £100 a day in congestion charges. What's really important for me on this trucks is that these are an automatic, because you couldn't pay me to take a manual. Let's have a look. Yes, automatic gearbox. All right, so we've got the mirror front, mirror side. Now, I would put some stainless steel mirror guards on here. Massive for us, massive. I call it a London door, but everybody calls it a glass door. I'm happy with the suspension, nice and robust. This is a Thompson body, and Thompson are a good quality. 295 tyres, that fits in with the rest of the fleet. Battery cover's not here, but I assume they've only done that because they're doing some work in this area. I'll ask them to put cyclist rails on. Let's have a look. Suspension looks great. They're completely fresh. These haven't done a day's work. Right, wow. Oh, wasn't expecting that. The lorry isn't fully in Ashville colours. One of them's white, the rears are black, the back door's yellow, but this is just aesthetics. If I want to go and spray the lorries afterwards, then that's down to me. What we got here? So they've got scales already on them. That's additional cost of a couple of grand. Right, this one hasn't been sprayed. Gives me a chance to see the steel. And as I said, these Thompson bodies are good. Okay, so this one is almost ready. So now I've got an idea. They're gonna have the rear underrun bar. The lights get raised up to this level. Having a look at all the electrics, everything here looks nicely done. It's always good to get all the work around the lorry. Oh, grease points, yes. See, things like this are great because for maintenance, you haven't got to get underneath the lorry and try to find grease points all the way at the back and the front in the middle of the chassis. So from here, you can apply the grease, and I assume this is for the tipping gear at the back of the lorry. So we do have some, whoa! Hey, they're ready for us, boy. So definitely they're all gonna have the cyclist rails, and they even put the Ashville plant hire sign on them already. These people know how to take my money. The Easy sheet is on this as well, Ashville colours. Looking again at these steel bodies, I was thinking if we had time and we were going to order lorries and we were going to wait like between 9 months and 12 months, we would have ordered aluminium, because aluminium's lighter and it means that we have a bigger payload, which is better for us. The payload is basically the amount of material you can carry before you're overweight. Now these lorries can be a maximum of 32 ton. If I have an aluminium body, I may be able to carry about 1.5 tons more. Now that's fantastic when you're delivering material because you're paid per ton and when you're doing haulage work. However, there is a trade-off. When you've got aluminium bodies, if you're working on a demolition site and people are dropping in big rocks and rebar and the machine is pushing it into the body, the aluminium can get damaged. So I think maybe it's a sign that these steel bodies are what we should stay with, because I think that they're more suited to our work. So I'm going to jump in the cab and have a look at the driver experience, make sure they got aircon and everything they need, because the more comfortable the guys are, the better they'll be able to do their jobs. Okay. Spacious cab, got plenty of room above. Nice digital dashboard. Yes, we do have aircon. All right, so we've got a interactive screen. We have Bluetooth. We have TomTom navigation built in. I didn't even get that. I can't see. Let me see. Yep, just like the older Volvos. Very good driving position. Okay, so here's the weighing system I saw at the back. Here's the internal one, so the lads can see exactly how much they have on. Electric mirrors, electric windows, central lock-in, automatic lights, which is fantastic, and you can override it. Okay, so this is really important. We have a complete touch control steering wheel where you don't need to take your eyes off the road. You can control all your functions from here. You could answer a phone call here. You could turn the radio up and down. You can change through your settings. This lorry is very similar to a spec that I would order. The things that I would change are probably aesthetic, things that I would want on the truck. So the truck fits in with how the Ashville Fleet looks. But in regard to the engine, the manufacturer, the safety, we've got the reversing white noise. We have vehicle turning left. I cannot see the CCTV camera system, but I assume that that will be put on also. So I am happy with the spec. I think that all that's left to do now is actually negotiate a price. Before I head into the offices to negotiate, I want to make it clear that I am not at a truck showroom. I am at Fox Brothers in Preston. The owner of Fox Brothers, Paul Fox, is a dear friend of mine and a business partner. We have a joint venture in Ashville Plant Hire, where we buy machinery and equipment and rent them out to the construction industry. As a result of COVID, there were global shortages on materials such as microchips. Now, these microchips are used in the ECUs of lorries, so trying to get hold of new lorries was a real challenge. Order times were 18 months to 2 years. Paul Fox, or Foxy, as he's known to his close friends and family, put in a significant order of lorries because he didn't want to be left short. Now we have joint business interests. He's decided to allow Ashville a very small allocation, if we can agree on price, of course. Foxy.
Now then, how you doing?
How are we, mate?
Good to see you, pal.
Trying to get as many shillings and tissue out my pocket and buttons as possible to try and put all my chips together and push them over. And I'm thinking of 4 of them in the region of 130, something like that.
Not happening. Not in this world. Come on, you know this. Can't get wagons, shortage of them. We've just dropped lucky.
How many could you let go? I know you don't want to let any go, but what could you do?
I'm only doing it because it's you.
I know, thank you, and I appreciate that.
And you're my pal, and obviously we're doing what we're doing in London with the plant and what have you, so that works well. If it was anyone else, I wouldn't be bothered.
Yeah, I get that.
I don't know, look, how many are you thinking? What's best number for you? Bearing in mind, we're going up. We'll go up in September, we'll go up in January.
Foxy, you've got to do something for me here, man. The market's tough in London, man.
Do you want to get the smelling salts out, the defib? You look like you're about to pass out.
The world is moving so fast, Paul.
Listen, but profit talks, doesn't it?
Profit does talk. But yeah, not the profit on me. The profit on everyone.
Profit's not a dirty word.
Yeah, profit is not a dirty word, yeah.
And it's hard come by.
can I give you 140 a piece for 5 of them?
You can, listen, it helps you, helps me. We're doing it together. I'm all right with that. Once you shake, there's no going back.
I know. And you deliver them.
I'll get them to you.
Thank you, mate.
There'll be no diesel in them.
No, yeah, okay, well, not by the time they drive down that far anyway.
Yeah, no, I'm happy with that.
Thank you, mate.
Yeah, sound.
Much appreciated. The deal is done. I'm buying 5 8x4 Volvo tippers for 140 grand plus VAT each. Now, ordinarily, these lorries would be black and say Ashville all over them, but I need to get them out to work immediately so they can start generating revenue. So let's get them out of the Fox Brothers yard, let's get them into the workshop, get all the work finished, and then get them delivered to the Ashville yard so I can put them to work. Once out of the workshop, these lorries will go straight out to work and begin to generate revenue to pay for themselves. Now, based on my calculations, if each truck is out doing 5 to 6 loads a day with muckaway and aggregates work, they should generate £50,000 a month in revenue. Not profit, revenue. Now, the cost here was a total of £840,000. Now, we wouldn't and couldn't pay for that outright, so we're putting down a 5% deposit of £7,000 and paying the VAT up front of £28,000. That is a total deposit of £35,000. The monthly payments are going to be £3,200 a month for a 4-year period, and there's no VAT as we paid the VAT at the start of the agreement. In actual fact, over the 4-year period, when we add the deposit, the monthly payments, interest, and the document fees charged by the finance company, we are paying a total of £161,000 per truck. These additions take our diverse fleet of lorries, which includes grabs, a baby grab, tippers, volumetric concrete lorries, pumps, a roll-on roll-off with a crane, and skip lorries from 31 to 36. That is an increase of 16%. This decision was not reached easily. Because you are busy today, it does not mean you'll be busy tomorrow. There are a number of factors you need to consider, which include but are not limited to your order book, your current infrastructure, interest rates, general market conditions, and the recommendations of your sales and finance team. This is not specific to construction, and this can be used in your job roles and businesses in all industries. At this moment in time, it was the right decision for Ashville. We will continue to work on the business, looking for areas where we can improve, grow, save money, and expand.
Thanks for watching. Let us know what you think of the video and the deal I did.
Click here for the Ashville website. Click here to subscribe to our channel. Click here to see a video when I talk about the pros and cons of buying, renting, leasing lorries, plant and machinery. And click here for an Ashville video you may not have seen before.